Hey everybody, it's Jeremy here, and we are going to be looking at another farm deck that is somewhat substantial against level 40 Yami Marik. We're going to be playing Cerberus. This is with Draw Sense Light. Anybody that you have Draw Sense Light on, you can use it on, so every time you lose 1500 LP, you can draw a light at your monster, which is the Cerberus, because Gravekeeper Vassal obviously is dark, so just get that out of there. So, you're probably asking why two Mythical Beast Cerberuses, just in case he plays Masked Beast, or if he plays Winged Dragon of Ra, he can destroy them easily if they're not above or equal to his monster. So, if you Massive Curse your Cerberus or plays Bow, and you take that damage, you'll be fine, because obviously you can see there's a lot of LP gain in this deck. So, other notable cards for this deck are Gather Your Mind, which is kind of risky for the fact that you can draw into two of them with Shard of Greed, you can draw into them at your starting hand, or you can have one in your hand at the beginning of the game and you don't have a Cerberus and you draw into one because you didn't take enough damage, so that's another risky thing. You can play these LP gain spells if you don't take enough damage, like if he plays Geroid and you're like scared you're gonna die next turn, just because the way he's playing. I have tested this deck, it can fail and it can win though, and it's just another little easy option. Other notable cards are Storm. You can use Storm instead of anti-magic arrows to deal with the Nightmare Wheel or whatever it's called. You should be able to out heal anything he plays that deals damage to you, like Massive Curse, like I said, and the Bowgain, whatever the heck it's called. You know what card I'm talking about. But this deck can fail, so be careful. You gotta play this by just watching the field. So let's go over the deck here. We have two Mythical Beast Cerberuses. We have a Gravekeeper's Vessel, a Ryuku, an Anti-Magic Arrows, a Dankito, the Cure Master, two of those. We have a Union Attack, two Shard of Greeds, two Spell Absorptions, three Soul of the Pier, three Goblin Secret Remedy, a Yami, and a Secret Pass to the treasures. So, you can play two Union Attacks in this if you want. Never have more than one Mythical Beast Cerberus on the field, or the fact that he will Lava Golem you. He will. I guarantee you that. It's kind of a dead card if you don't need the second one, so you can discard it near the end of the game if you need to. Shard of Greed can end up being a dead card too, because you have no way to get rid of your spell absorption. So I mean, you can run Storm in here, so you can deal with that. But other than that, you should be perfectly fine. This deck can fail. It totally is based off your first hand, and it is based off of if you just are unlucky, honestly. So we're gonna get into the farm here. Hopefully we have a good hand. Hopefully we don't have too many cards we need at the end game, because if we do, we'll probably die to Masked Beast. Usually that's what comes out first. If he does play it, he won't play Raw unless he has to, mainly. So this is a perfect hand. I love this hand. This is a great first turn. Usually we want to start first if we don't draw Cerberus, so then we can take the damage. He sometimes plays Dark Geroid first turn, and he won't even do he'll only do 400 damage to you, so whatever. So obviously you see I'm at 6.8k because I played those two, and my Cerberus is at 28 or 29. I mean, he can play Mask Remnances, which benefits you because there's Massive Curse, so we're fine. We're gonna gain 500 off it anyway, so that just negates the first 500 we take. So that's a perfect example that will outspeed that. So we're gonna play Yami here, even though he could play Masked Beast next turn, but it's fine because we'll gain enough. He can Dark Geroid me this turn if he plays it. Okay, so he's gonna play Masked Beast. No, he's not. Okay, so here's that combo I was talking about with the bow, the Boganian, and the Mask of the Accursed. We're fine. We're totally fine. So Shard of Greed. This played out perfect. This whole deck did right now, which is shocking. It plays perfect sometimes, and then sometimes it's kind of but you still get by. So he could play Winged Dragon of Raw. No, wait, I think you need Just ignore I said anything about Raw. We don't need to draw into that second Cerberus. So you see how we're taking on this damage. It's 1.1k per turn, but we're about to gain 500 of it back just because he played that. So his Mask Remnant helps us a lot. So we drew into Soul Pier, that's perfect. We're not going to do it yet because we're going to Shard of Greed first, get 2 more cards. See, look at all this LP we're getting back. You don't even have to worry about it. So this works out perfect. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I'm hoping it's not. Hopefully you guys can hear me perfectly fine. Should have probably checked that before started this, but it should still be set to the video I did yesterday. So you see how we're like way ahead here. So he plays see, look at all this stuff he's playing. It's nice for us because I'm fine with that. So we can play this other Shard of Greed, which is perfect. Never get him this early. I always end up getting one near the end of the game and it's just dead. Every time. Like even in the past when I play Shard of Greed in Cerberus. Okay, so we're gonna play the Goblin Secret Remedy here. We're gonna gain 1.1k back, so that just totally just stops any of the damage we're taking. So he got rid of the bow though, so we're fine. So we're getting more life points from that and more damage. I'm really not too worried about this. This is working out perfect. So there's that other Cerberus. We don't need it, so it'll just probably go away. You could probably get away with playing one, honestly, if you really want to. It should be fine. So, alright, cool. Soul of the Pier. Kind of want to get that other spell absorption before the end of the duel, but it probably won't happen until the end of the duel. So we got 4 turns left to draw in cards. Not too worried about it. Not worried about LP. We're at a good spot. Alright, so we got like almost all our cards for last turn. We just need to draw Union Attack. So then we have everything. Obviously, here comes Raw. I'm not worried about Raw. Now I'm worried about Raw. Alright, so obviously that didn't affect me. So there's our Union Attack. Like, I don't know why I said I was worried about Raw. I meant to say I'm not worried about Raw. Sorry about that. Don't be worried about Raw. So we're going to lose 800 here. Or is it 800? Yeah, we lose 800 from Dark Jared. So there's a Denkito. Diankito, whatever you call him. So we're going to gain a bunch of LP there. And our next turn should be another one. So, this is our final turn. We're going to play... Oh, no, that's right. We have another spell absorption. We're going to play the spell absorption. Magic arrows won't trigger the extra damage to your Gravekeeper's Vessel, by the way. I'm just letting you know now. Obviously don't play the Cerberus, play the Vessel. So, Vessel, whatever you want to call it. Then you're going to play Secret Pass to the treasures, obviously, and you're going to activate it onto your Vassal. Then you're going to play, well, after you get on this LP, then you're going to play Union Attack onto the Vassal as well. And then you're going to activate the Ruruku. So we're going to half the Raw. Going to half the Winged Dragon Raw and put it onto the Vassal. Oh, that worked out perfect. We're going to get a bunch of LP again. Okay, and then we're going to go to Battle Phase. And we are going to, it's going to activate Union Attack. And then we're going to activate Anti-Magic Arrows. Make sure you do that. Get all this stuff. We don't get the bonus 500 here, but then you can attack him directly and you win the duel. So this deck can hurt itself if it doesn't outpace him though. I just want you to know that. So don't think you're going to win every time with this deck. You could not. So we got 6.8. So I'm going to say this is 6k to 7k depending, because I have to put it so low to 6k for the fact that you can have to use that second Cerberus. And yeah, so 6.8k. It's an okay farm. It really is. It doesn't work all the time. I will say that. I mean, it's just like Hazy Flame. It doesn't work all the time. It works most of the time. This one works a little less than most of the time. So I would recommend using Hazy Flame or Ojama farm for it. But this is an alternative route if you don't have the stuff for the other ones. So, as always, have a great day, have an awesome holiday season. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.